Good morning, athletes. Happy Monday. We're going to get right into it today. Hopefully, we're getting close to the end of this quarantine. We'll be able to get back in the gym soon. All right, warm up today, quick one. We're going to go out for a 400-meter run. Should take you about 2 minutes total. And then we're going to go straight into 10 suitcase lunges, 10 curl to press, and 10 up downs. Suitcase lunge, we're again just going to hold that dumbbell on one side of our body as we go through those lunges. I would do 5 on one side and switch hands, do 5 on the other side. The curl to press, depending on the weight of your dumbbell, you can either do this with one hand or both hands, but we're going to hold the dumbbell in our curl position. We're going to curl it up and then just press it overhead. If your dumbbell is light enough or you're strong enough that you can do it with one hand, you can do the same thing. Just get a rotate as you go into that press. You see from here, I'm just pushing it and rotating overhead. And then finally, those up downs. You guys know those. Just that burpee, just into that plank position. Stand up, don't need to jump. All right, workout today. We've got a little bit of a complex. It is going to be a snatch and push press complex. So what we're going to be doing is EMOM 12 minutes. 1 minute you're going to do all one arm, the other minute you're going to do all the other arm. You're going to alternate 6 times basically. So what it's going to be is 6 dumbbell snatches. That's going to be taken off the floor, and then 6 push presses. You're going to do this without putting the dumbbell down. So our snatch position, we're down here, maybe a little bit lower than we normally would be. Hips should be a little bit low. If you need to spread your feet out a bit, you can do so. Trying to keep that back flat. We're not trying to round our upper back or low back. We're going to drive this overhead. One smooth motion. That'll be your snatch. From here, we're going to just reset it straight into that second rep. So we're going to do that 6 times. And then after we finish that 6th rep, we're going to take the dumbbell, we're going to go straight down into our front rack position for our push press. Here, we're going to just do our slight dip, drive that overhead, locking our knees, keeping our hips tight. We're going to do 6 push presses. That will be one set of the movement. So 6 dumbbell snatches, 6 push presses on one arm, and then the alternating minute, you'll do it the other arm. That'll be your strength for today. Then we're going to get into our workout. Workout is going to be 30 rounds, max repetitions for time. We've been doing this a few different ways. So you'll be doing a minute on each movement, and then we will be taking a minute rest at the end of all the movements, and then we're going to go through it 3 times. First movement is going to be thrusters. Second one will be sit-ups. Third one is going to be sumo deadlifts, and then your 4th one will be tuck jumps. So thrusters, again, we're going to have that dumbbell in our front position. We're going to come down to the bottom of our squat, make sure we're actually hitting our depth. Our back is straight, our chest is tall. We're going to drive out of the bottom of this, lock our legs, drive, finish overhead, make sure our bicep is up next to our ear. That will be your thruster. You can switch your arms as often as you want. Sit-ups, I'm going to demonstrate that. You guys should be good with sit-ups. Any type of sit-up variation is fine today. And then we'll go into our sumo deadlifts. Sumo deadlifts, we're taking a little bit wider stance with our feet. 2 different options here. You can either, you're using a dumbbell or a kettlebell that is a little heavy. You can use it 2-handed if you'd like to. That might feel more comfortable than using just a single arm. So you can do that. Come down. We're getting pretty deep here in our sumo, a little bit deeper than we would in a normal deadlift. Making sure that back is still tight and tall, and our chest is as up as we can. If you need to spread out your feet further, you can do so. Only go as deep as you feel comfortable to without your back changing its flatness, okay? If you want to do it single arm, same thing, just here. You only need to hit one head of the dumbbell on the floor. And finally, we're going to finish with our last movement, which will be tuck jumps. Tuck jumps, we're just going to take a slight dip. We're going to jump into the air, and then we're going to tuck our knees as close to our chest as we can. So what that's going to kind of look like is use your hands and your arms to get a little momentum to go up. Try to land soft on your feet when you come back down. Try to do this quickly. Don't take a lot of resting between each rep, but if you need to reset a little bit each time, that's totally fine. That'll be your workout for today. Then we do have a little finisher, a little core burner. Should hurt a little bit. You'll do 3 minutes of slow hollow body flutter kicks, 20 repetitions, and then take that into 20 V-ups, alternating V-ups. At the end of that 3 minutes, you're going to go straight into a 2-minute plank hold. So, hollow body flutter. Again, low back pushed into the ground. Arms either overhead or at your sides. And we are just going to slowly flutter kick here today. It should burn pretty quick. And then our alternating V-ups. We're going to be going alternating arms to legs. Trying to get that back off the ground and keep those legs as straight as possible. Your plank can be done on your forearms or your hands. Either's totally fine for today. All right, hope you have a great one, and we'll see you tomorrow.